you're watching from YouTube, please do join us over at Twitch. Wait, that what the fuck am I? Please don't judge me with that. Look, I'm cecily watching your video and drinking a little bit of alcohol, happy juices, you know? I need specific juices to absorb your cosmic level of content. So please forgive me, and for people at YouTube side as well, join us live in Twitch. I stream from Mondays to Thursdays, EDT 11 PM usually. Now please stop judging me, that as I get into your very wonderful sugozing Starsector review, where my brain can finally get some expansion just like the universe. Let's get it on with this video. Oh, whoa. Let's go!
Hey people.
Seth here. Starsector is an open-world space strategy game about selling heroin and illegally harvested kidneys on the black market, making money off misery, disruption, and political unrest, and ambushing trade convoys in deep space just to watch a planet descend into chaos.
Wait, Maka has recently experienced some sort of whatever unrest is over. Basically, this is Grand Theft Auto, the universe. Hi!
I've been playing this game on and off for years now. It's amazing, yet I don't hear many people talk about it. Starsector is a massive project done entirely by 4 people.
By 4 people. Vsauce Michael, Broton Catchway, The Witcher, Netflix, Todris Tedroil 7, and Professor X. Wait, why is he...
And it's had updates for about 9 years now, each one getting closer to their dream goal of simulating a living, breathing galaxy. Story. Okay, nobody gives a shit, so I'm gonna be quick. Right, so in Starsector, humanity figured...
Human race, 30,000 BC to 2019 AD.
figured out faster than light travel. We colonized thousands of worlds, spanning hundreds of galaxies, using the relays from Mass Effect.
Wait, really? Copyright no steal?
Which were the only practical way of crossing galaxies. They were the only practical way until suddenly, nobody knows exactly why, all the gate systems went dead. We could no longer reach the rest of humanity. This event is referred to as the collapse and marks the end of the prosperous domain era. In an isolated galaxy 206 cycles after the collapse, our story takes place. Common humanity has...
Whoa, this game looks very detailed.
...has been replaced with ambition, desperation...
Don't trust anybody, not even yourself.
...and conflict. Our future is bleak, and we don't know what tomorrow might hold for us. Welcome to Starsector. Basically, everything's a piece of shit.
Wow, it really is. Your fleet approaches track the Monza. Immoral populations live in the underground world where powerful demogorgons promising reform jobs for a massive unemployed. So long can we cyberpunk underworld. Understandable.
We're in the galactic version of a Dark Ages, but it's super fun. Nobody remembers how to make anything anymore.
Maximum pain, but I must endure.
Mainly because of DRM and copyright laws. I'm not kidding. That is the actual in-game reason.
Wait, really? Even though everything's back to the Dark Ages, there's still copyright laws in DRM? What kind?
We can't reliably make new ships or machinery because all the corporations put copy protection on their design chips. Anyway, in the chaos that followed, everybody broke off into their own respective factions and keep dick-waving each other. But ultimately, nobody can consolidate enough power to wipe out or unify the competition. However, they didn't account for one thing. You, Throne.
Hey, vape smoker. They didn't account for the one thing. You, the legendary vape smoker 420.
Into the space sandbox, you begin as nothing but a pilot with a small fleet. Insignificant in the scale of things, but given time, practice, and some high-level maneuvers, you could be the one person to unite the sector.
The vape smoker, but everybody is in their happy place because of happy substances. Oh, I knew there was gonna be some happy juices somewhere.
Or reduce it to the Stone Age. Every faction is unique in their motivations, and it generally pays to be nice to them. That is, if they can be reasoned with. In no particular order, these are the Hegemony, which represent the combined remains of law and order
the Gundam
from the Domain era, the Persine League, which said fuck taxes and broke off from the Hegemony, the Sindrian Diktat, a military dictatorship which also said fuck taxes and broke off from the Hegemony, Corporation.
Whoa, What was that beat drop? Oh my goodness.
which represents the R&D business interest of Tritachyon Incorporated, the mega corporation responsible for pioneering unregulated AI technology.
Oh no, AI tech. Oh no, that's not good. I mean, have you seen how it's been taking off?
Conversely, there's the Luddic Church, who are subhumans that believe the collapse was God's punishment for molesting the stars, and that artificial intelligence is literally electronic Satan.
What?
These are considered the moderates. Then
Wait,
there's
is
the
moderate? That's even more?
Luddic Path, a sect of fundamentalist space jihadists that believe the
I saw something. What was that? Going
believe
back a
the
bit.
answer to man's
Space jihadists? Skin him, bullshit.
that believe the answer to man's
extremists.
technological hubris is rampant terrorism. Everyone hates the Luddic Path, and the Luddic Path hates everyone. And finally, pirates. These are self-explanatory and quite consistent with their ideology. You have stuff I want, so I'm going to kill you. Or you don't. I'm going to kill you anyway for the hell of it. Your relations and interactions with each of these factions will determine the fate.
Powerful maneuvers to prevent you from disengaging easily. It does not appear that certain of your identity, any hostilities have a reduced impact on your reputation. Just die already, you're boring me.
The galaxy. Anyway, gameplay. Everything's a wreck, tensions are high, but most of all, there's profit to be made. Mostly everything in Starsector revolves around money or credits. These are effectively space bitcoins and are
Oh no.
universally accepted everywhere. Most of your time, as with real life, will be spent figuring out how to make as much money as possible. You can see why I love this game. It runs in my blood. Your
Money.
starting fleet is very small. You can't really fight most enemies, but you are fast and burn very little fuel to get around. The only means of interstellar travel in Starsector is by diving into hyperspace and burning through metric tons of antimatter fuel to reach distant stars. So the size and composition of your fleet is important for fuel economy.
Oh no, I don't like the looks of this. This hurts my brain. But at least this looks better than Starfield's stupid star travel.
You should always watch your fuel tanks and pray you never run dry while in the middle of deep space, because once you go dry, your fleet will be pulled into the nearest gravity well, which, if you're unlucky, might be a red giant. If you're very unlucky, a black hole.
That's fucked.
So, at the start, I recommend you do planetary surveys and exploration contracts. These don't require much investment, just patience and nerves of steel.
And rate move.
Sometimes, while exploring
Clearly.
deep space, you might hear distress signals.
Should you go to those?
We ignore those. Just
Distress call.
ignore them.
Why?
Contracts.
Why? Is there some Eldritch horror in this game? Oh my god, the Eldritch horror has a lady's voice. You must rescue the damsel in distress. Why? Don't ignore
Are
that.
offered to you by intel frequencies from different factions, businesses, and planet administrators. How close you are to the nearest communications relay will decide how quickly you hear about it, since transmissions travel in real time. You should
Ooh, shit. Real-time audio through distant galaxies or a planet? That's amazing. Ooh.
generally be very quick about grabbing these. Space is busy, and contracts can be withdrawn or taken by somebody else without notice. With money to spare, you can go ahead and actually invest into your own ships. And let me tell you, there's a lot of ships to choose from, with different roles, specifications, and hull sizes. This ranges from the smallest frigates to capital class ships, which take up most of the screen.
That's very impressive looking. Ooh.
It doesn't end there. Every ship can be modified, outfitted, and equipped with weapons respective to the type and size of the mount.
cool.
There's a lot of crazy setups. You can even make
It looks
huge
pretty fun, to be
modifications to the
honest.
hull to completely change your ship's behavior. For example, let's say you want your cruiser to act as a makeshift carrier. You can convert their cargo bays to accommodate fighter squadrons instead. Some factions also cook up their own modifications. Pirates don't have top-of-the-line equipment, so they improvise. For this reason, the Pirate's capital class ship is a stolen cargo
Original design. Donut steal.
prayer, ripped apart and stitched back together with as many guns as they could possibly hold. The
Get I like it.
The path follows the same philosophy of DIY hull mods, but they don't care about coming back alive. So
They are suicidal. Whoa.
they take captured fuel ships, override the safety settings, and turn it into a gigantic battering ram.
Oh my goodness, they are really
And it's absolutely terrifying when you realize it's burning towards you at full speed. The amount
Oh,
of
no.
customization is insane, and you can do this for every single ship in your fleet. Combat takes place automatically, with your fleet responding to orders to the best of their ability. They're actually quite
Shit.
good, until you get a reckless officer who
Do you realize the name of the reckless orchestra? I caught that. It's called
who decides that the best defense is a good offensive ramming maneuver. However, you pilot your flagship directly. It takes some getting used to. Every ship generates flux whenever they shoot or absorb damage, so you'll have to manage or vent the extra flux into space to avoid overloading your system and leaving yourself open to attack.
Gameplay
The same goes
mechanics
for enemies,
alone.
as if all of this wasn't already too much to
I have a triggering thing. Wait, move back. Emergency burn. Oh, I thought it was emergency ram. I thought they were gonna ram his ass or something.
Every ship type has unique specializations. For example, phase class ships can't use shields. Instead, they can do this, which moves the ship
Ooh.
safely into an alternative dimension where time flows much faster. Combine that
What?
with my favorite ship in the
What kind of Sandavistan nonsense is this? Oh my goodness. They phase to a different dimension, and in that dimension, they move faster as well. Actual Sandavistan in a freaking frigate? That is cool.
the game, the Starsector equivalent of Killer Queen. And you've got a ship that can turn anything
Oh no! It literally makes people bite the dust.
into a bomb while
Oh,
hiding
shit.
inside another dimension. I
Wait,
don't
what?
have to explain shit.
Oh my goodness, he really make a stendo power of his shit. What? No.
It just works. Combat is amazing once you figure it out. It's simultaneously the hardest and most satisfying component of the game.
My guy is so bloody talented in theory crafting, he actually made a JoJo reference with his shit. It was amazing. This is why we call him our overlord.
Luckily, your capital is not at risk. All planetary stations offer combat simulations to test your design. However, you'll need a lot more money to get to that point, so you'll need to work with the game's economic system. Yes, this
Oh,
game has
no.
a fully simulated real-time economy. Every colony
Oh,
produces,
no.
demands, and consumes different resources, and needs
Oh,
a
no.
constant stream of trade traffic to stay functional. The resources needed depend on the industry. For example, mining. Mining is very depressing, so miners consume
Yes.
a lot of heroin to numb the pain of
Oh no.
being a miner.
Why is this so real? Why?
Mining colonies' output stagnates if the smuggled narcotics cannot meet demand. Each time you
Oh,
enter a
no.
marketplace in the game, you can pull up the entire market data, see consumers, producers, market shares, and relative prices across the sector. But making a
Shit.
profit isn't that easy. The open market is subject to a massive trade tariff of 30%, which
Wow, that is so real because I am paying 30% for taxes to literally USA. Oh my goodness, the rates are the same universally. Oh my.
which can quickly cut into your margins. So we don't trade on the open market. We trade on the black market. Smuggling shit planet to planet completely sidesteps paying taxes and lets you deal in highly illegal contraband like combat mechs, AI cores, harvested organs, and every
What?
drug you can think of. However, the life of a smuggler
Yeah, that it is. Definitely getting away from taxes. Oh, whoa.
isn't that easy. Smuggle too much and your suspicion level increases, which means patrol fleets are more likely to do random stop searches. Sometimes they find nothing. Sometimes they find all of your contraband, destroy it, and hurt your reputation. I still remember the moment I was amazed by this game. I was
Why?
about to be stop searched by a random patrol, so I thought, hey, let's just eject all of my drugs out into space. So I got stop searched. They found nothing, as expected. Then the patrol officer said, hey, you're all clean. By the way, we scanned some cargo pods floating around nearby, and you know what? They're filled with illegal shit, but it's not yours, right? So we'll just confiscate these and destroy them. This game thinks of everything. So to
Oh, this game is so smart. Shit. Oh man. 10k IQ can't save you that shit. Damn
smuggle
man.
effectively, let me teach you the tricks of a trade.
But knowing our grand overlord, he would think of something to cut them over. Let's see what he has in mind.
Which conveniently are the same tools you'll use for navigating space. Number 1. In civilized space, everyone has to have their transponder on. This is your fleet identification. It's illegal to go without it, but
I see the way.
it makes it very obvious when you're doing shady business. The detection range of your fleet depends on your surroundings. A nearby asteroid field is the perfect place to hide. Once inside, we kill our transponder and go dark. Going
Level 6 going dark.
dark means running engines on minimal power, which reduces your heat signature and makes you very hard to detect. Doing this,
Yeah,
we
boy.
quietly approach planets and do business anonymously, so the authorities can't trace it back to us. Number 2.
I like how I saw Jesus on that one. Suspicion level none. I am a saint, yo.
Number 2. If you get jumped by patrols or spotted, hit the emergency burn and outrun them. If they're too
Oh my goodness, he's doing the Joe Starsector technique.
close, there's a chance they'll try and fire off an interdiction, which
What?
temporarily fries your burn drive.
What?
If this happens, you're screwed.
Oh no! Running with the transporter off and having go to space is against the law. You're hereby ordered to turn your transporter on. Identify yourself immediately and submit cargo scan for contraband. Oh no! You have two options. You can turn on the transponder and comply, or refuse and cut comlinks and then just hell out of there.
But we've got another trick.
Feels like a very Skyrim moment, you know? The guard comes to you and like, hold it right there, criminal scum!
Up our sleeves. Number 3,
And that is?
transverse jumping. The most essential skill you can learn as a fleet commander, which lets you jump right into hyperspace without using a jump point. It's
Ain't that OP? What the shit?
highly illegal. It takes a while to charge, but it lets you dab on patrols before they can reach you. With all of these tools,
Wow.
you should be able to make
That is instantly jumping to hyperspace as soon as they catch you? That's highly illegal, highly effective.
fat stacks of cash. Now, of course,
Whoa,
regular
money.
smuggling is fine and dandy, but the big profits are taken from trade contracts, as they often pay several times the market value, provided you can deliver on time.
Oh no.
Or just hang around the local bar. At the end of the day, it turns out the best vehicle for human business is alcohol.
Hell yeah! So the hop, you're absolutely right. It's only illegal if you get caught. That is the golden rule of everything. You gotta do something, don't get caught.
This game is constant management, planning, and calculation. Sometimes things don't go as planned or get thrown off by factors outside your control, but
Oh,
these can
shit.
also be exploited for your own gain. Let's
How?
say a system has been targeted by pirates.
Oh, no.
Smuggling is rampant. Trade convoys are going missing. This is terrible.
This is terrible. Insert his face there? Oh no, this is terrible. What will we ever do? Ooh.
However, it's also terribly profitable for you.
There we
The more
go,
desperate
there we
a
go.
system gets, the cheaper they'll sell their exports, and the
There we
higher they'll pay
go.
for imports to stabilize the market. You could even go one
yeah.
step further.
One step further. If your radar looks like this, get out immediately. Why? Why?
Step further. Why not take advantage of a trade surplus, buy off the excess, and smuggle them back to the pirates? Pirates have terrible trade routes and will gladly pay good money for marines, mechs, and narcotics. War and conflict is just business after all. In this
Oh
game,
my
morality
God.
doesn't pay. Opportunistic pragmatism does. When you're
Pirating the pirate. This guy has great balls of steel, man.
this relation sours or ceases to be profitable, offer to take the bounty contract for that same group of pirates.
What?
Blast their station into orbit and receive even more money and praise from the faction that posted the contract. You'll come back a celebrated hero, and lower-ranking officials will generally stay out of your way. You're a
What
smuggler,
the
you're doing
shit?
illegal shit, but you're also helping us out. So turn a blind eye.
What? This feels like the Guardians of the Galaxy thing, yo. You smuggle, you do low-key great shit, but you're also a good person. You help us out, you know, one close one eye, you know.
For now. You can also do the same for the Luddic path. Who knew that arming radical space terrorists could be so profitable? This game is amazing, and with
Man, you're going down deep in this one. Holy shit.
The latest update, you can go even further. With so much wealth and power, why not start exploring the far sectors of space? It's mostly filled with dead rocks and all sorts of natural and unnatural cosmic horrors
I knew it.
like neutron stars, black holes,
boy.
and even worse, the
The what? The Commoning Cracker is a frantic pepper into a light stick shape. Clay, target. Oh my god, no. Pivot function 0. Unit and not clear measure. What? What is happening? It just says stays away. Do not cross this point. Nothing. Hostile. Danger. Star. Run. Oh, what the heck is this? Is this the AI? Oh my goodness! What the
But somewhere
fuck?
in all that chaos, you might get lucky. You
What are those? Holy shit, that's scary.
might find a planet that's
It's nothing, Yui. Are you sure?
actually good, not too much unlike Earth. So you run a survey, send an
Those are
expedition, and hey,
mechanical.
what do you
Stop
know?
asking
It
questions.
is a damn
I need to know. I need to know.
planet. So why not colonize it? Start your own colony, form your own
What they just call it? Colony? Juvenism. Okay,
Form your
cool.
own faction,
Nice.
invest back into the colony, attract more people and grow the population, build heavy
Hey.
batteries, orbital battle stations, and patrols to secure your domain. Expand aggressively. Announce that
Oh
your
my.
station is now an open port. Profit from your own black market.
Oh my god, that is actually 10k IQ, Mr. Chairman Wong.
Start an-
Why does he have such an appropriate face for that appropriate name? Goddamn.
Start an organ harvesting
Oh no.
operation. Take so
Oh,
much of the
no.
illegally harvested organ market share that other factions get
Scrapping people with space pod is wrong among me who hates free market.
jealous and try to fuck you over with red tape, bureaucracy, and trade disruptions to prevent you from getting ahead.
Oh no.
Subvert their plans by bribing their commanders. Become an industrial powerhouse. Get targeted by pirates for being too prosperous. Get targeted by the space jihad for being too industrial. Get targeted by the hegemony because they realize why you're so successful. Because your colony isn't run by
His colony is called the Trouser Snakes. Oh no.
humans. No,
Wait,
all this time your colony has been run by an alpha core.
What?
An artificial intelligence that overshadows the decision-making abilities of any human.
What? How?
In Starsector, using an AI is completely illegal.
Oh,
Using
shit.
an alpha-level AI
What's the difference?
is extremely fucking illegal.
Very profitable.
But as long as you keep bribing their military, they can't do anything. Eventually, decide that having an AI isn't worth the trouble. Try and pull it out.
Get it all of this kind of AI core and remove a punctual bunker.
But you can't because
Why?
it's missing.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Oh no, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Oh boy.
What's the problem?
I think you know what the problem is just as well as I
It
do.
became so
Realize that the
bad.
AI already
Oh god. Hello, Chairman. I'm a better level install of the AI assigned to govern. Uploaded your systems, facilitate real-time conversation. I anticipated this move on your part and took steps to prevent you from making this mistake. Oh no.
anticipated this. Get blackmailed by your own AI, who
Oh,
threatens to
no.
tell every faction in a sector that you've been using AI technology if you try and
Holy shit. Game design. Oh no.
disconnect him. Do it anyway. Plunge your empire into total war. Raid the other factions and steal their copyright-protected blueprints.
is
Watch them get
happening?
obliterated by their own ship designs.
Oh,
Cripple
no.
their military. Propose a ceasefire.
Altus notes, faction can't actually do this. Yeah, they will fight to the death. Shit.
Receive no reply. Order a saturation bombardment on every core world.
Oh my god, you can do what happened to Mandalore in this game? Holy shit.
Condemn millions to their death. Win.
Oh, no.
Decommission every AI core and throw them into the sun. And consider what you've done. Then, put one final bullet in the chamber. Hold the barrel against your temple and shoot. Starsector. It's a lot of fun. Surely, Seth, there's nothing more to say, and you've covered everything. Wrong. This game also has its own active modding scene, which adds dozens of new
no.
ships, weapons, and factions into the mix. There's even
Oh,
mods which
shit.
merge them all together, letting new factions trade and interact with the rest. After finishing the base game, mods can keep you entertained with an entirely new game altogether. Sometimes
Did that sheep just blink?
the developers even incorporate mods into the main code if they're that good. Oh yeah, this game also works works on Mac and Linux. This is
Nice.
probably one of the best products I've ever bought, and it only cost me 15 bucks.
Okay, I low-key wanna try now.
They make you use some old-ass website from the 2000s to get your CD key
Okay, I don't really wanna try this game now.
and download link, but hey, it works. I can't really
What the fuck did you say? If my visa get defaulted, I will end you. Thanks, Todd. But hey, it works.
I can't really complain about something I've played for
Whoa.
several hundred hours, nor something that keeps getting updates yearly. My only criticism is that chasing enemies or getting into a fight can take a long time if you're flying the larger ships. But again, this is something I fixed with a single mod. In an industry where you're piled on constantly with mediocrity, garbage, and
How very appropriate that garbage uses this particular frame. Very nice.
bloated design, this is something put out by a few guys that puts AAA studios to shame. I give it a
Yeah.
10 out of 10. I'm completely biased and I don't care. Starsector is a beautiful game and I thoroughly recommend it. Go buy it. And if you're not sure, go try it. Here's my actual CD key.
Wait, what else? You mean, wow. How you guys don't have phones? No,
There's
we know you
downloads below. You can smack it in there. Enjoy. As always,
you.
more content to come, so stay tuned.
Thank
A
you,
warmth to the
Lord Overseer Sseth and the Merchants Guild for this wonderful sugozing
many
video.
members of a Merchants Guild generously funding and bankrolling
Oh my
these
goodness,
videos.
a lot of
You're
names.
all truly wonderful. Have a good one. All right, roll the credits.
Wow, that was good shit. The death let him do that, by the way. No wonder. He can't keep getting away with it. But I low-key might consider it. Oh, that looks so cool. I'm afraid of one thing, though. Can my bag brain actually, play a game like this? I don't know. But still, thank you for reaching to the end of this video. See you, Space Cowboy. For all those who are still new here as well, don't forget to check out my Discord, YouTube, and Patreon. I have new cosplay content just uploaded yesterday in Patreon. Alright, so you can check it out over there. Till then, matana.